guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am here with a process video, and this is for a collaboration that's going on between PaperHouse Productions and SpiegelMom Scraps. And so I am going to be working with this Marbelous collection from PaperHouse Productions, as well as some of the new enamel stickers, which are really, really cool because they look like enamel shapes, but they're very thin stickers. So those are really, really fun. And then I'm also going to be pulling in two different sequin mixes from SpiegelMom Scraps. One is called Southern Bluebells and one is called Peacock Strut. And they all kind of coordinate in these colors. So right now you can see I'm flipping through the 12 by 12 paper pad and pulling out all of these colors that kind of go with these enamel stickers. And so I'm looking for the blues and turquoise, purples, those types of shades. And it's going to end up, a lot of this layout is going to be in this kind of purpley color. So then what I've done is I've just gone ahead and printed out an image of a crescent moon, and I'm going to create that out of this kind of grayish marble paper that came in that Marbelous collection. And so I'm just using that as a template to create my outline of a crescent moon here. And then I'm going to go ahead and back it with a piece of black cardstock just to kind of make it pop up off of the page and stand out a little bit more, because I am thinking at this point that I'm going to use a white cardstock background. The other thing I'm thinking at this point is that I'm going to take this moon and I'm going to do a bunch of paper piecing on top of it with those purples and blues. So that's kind of why I've pulled out all of those papers and all of those colors. And so I cut up that moon and then I pieced it together with the different colors from the kit, and I decided that that was not the direction I wanted to go. I didn't like how it was looking. So instead what I went ahead and did is I punched some holes around the outside of that crescent moon, and then I stitched with some purple embroidery thread to kind of match what I was thinking for the rest of the layout. And then I went ahead and trimmed about 1/4 of an inch or so off of my white cardstock, and I'm going to back it with that purple marble paper from the Marbelous paper pad. And I'm just going to back it so that it shows on the left side and the top, and then the right side and the bottom are going to be flush with the background. So that purple detail is just going to show on those two sides. So what I was thinking when I'm designing this layout is I wanted these stars from the enamels pack to hang down off of this crescent moon. And so that's where I'm going to bring in some more stitching, and where I'm also going to bring in a bunch of the sequins. So I have this photo of my son, and this was one of his very first photos. It's the one we liked it so much we ended up using it on his announcements, like his birth announcements. And so he's just laying on my mom, and he's all curled up sleeping. And so it's a really great picture that worked really well to kind of nestle in with this moon. So I went ahead and put my enamel stickers down, and then I'm going to go ahead and punch holes where my stitching is going to go. And as I'm doing those lines of stitching, every so often I'm going to integrate the sequins into those rows of stitching. So you can kind of see where I'm thinking that's going to be. And so I went ahead and did that off camera, and I really like the look that that created, stitching those sequins into the lines on the paper. And I just varied them. So some have 2, some have 3, one has 5, all different sizes and colors from those 2 packs. And then I went ahead and also added that one star hanging from the top of the crescent moon, as well as a couple little stars in that top right-hand corner. And then I grabbed this little Thickers foam phrase just from my stash, and it says "Dream Big." And so I'm going to nestle that in underneath this photo of my son, and then in the word "big," rather than using the top to dot the I, I'm going to use one of those tiny little star stickers from the enamels sticker pack, and that's going to go above my eye. And then I am going to go back and add a little bit of journaling underneath where my photo and title are, just talking about this is one of Parker's very first pictures and how much we love this particular one. We used it on his birth announcements, all that kind of thing. And that's basically going to do it. So I really did leave the rest of this page pretty simple because I really wanted those amazing enamel stickers to stand out. And they look perfect matched up with those sequins from SpiegelMom Scraps. So again, I did use the Peacock Strut, which is the purples, and then the Southern Bluebells, which is kind of light blue, dark blue, and there's a navy in there, and then there's also some silver in there. And so all of those sequins matched really well with this particular Marbelous collection. So do make sure that you stop by this week and hang out with both SpiegelMom Scraps and PaperHouse Productions, because we are going to be featuring ways to incorporate the sequins from SpiegelMom Scraps and the amazing collections from PaperHouse Productions together. And it's going to be really, really fun. A lot of the projects are absolutely gorgeous. So you guys are definitely going to want to come back and check that out. And that is basically going to do it for this layout. I do just some more looking around and see if there's any more stickers or details or anything that I want to add. And find out that there really isn't. So I really did like kind of leaving this page a little bit more simple. Added a little journaling, and that's going to do it. I have left links to all the products down in the comments below, as well as my coupon code for both PaperHouse Productions and SpiegelMom Scraps if you want to pick up any of these beautiful goodies. And we will see you again soon. Bye!